I got to go fast. So I talked about earlier this prophecy that Origen talks about a king Josiah by name from the house of David. Behold, a child shall be born unto the house of David, Josiah by name. And it's a prophecy from Kings. And upon thee shall he sacrifice the priests of the high places that burn incense upon thee, and men's bones shall burn upon thee. And he gave I can't see the rest. But clearly, like it's talking about pouring fat on the altar, and the altar will be rent. So like the altar, where is that? In Jerusalem, there's the Holy of Holies where like no one's allowed to go except for the priests. Suddenly the priests will be able to go there as what a person who knows what the Holy of Holies, or suddenly everyone will be able to go to the Holy of Holies, is the prophecy in Kings. And he's saying like, this isn't the same as you like doing astrology to this guy Celsus. He's saying like the Bible literally like says his name is going to be Hosea. And like we all have to go, okay, well, no, Jesus' name was Yeshua. Like I know for a fact his name's Jesus. Like a guy in jail started yelling at me. Like Jesus is the English translation. There's nothing wrong with Jesus. Like he was really mad about it. And we have to ask ourselves, like, why is everyone hiding the name Isus? Because there's a book, Wisdom of Isus, Sophia Isu in the Catholic Bible. The Jews rejected it, according to what I'm reading, and then and then it got named Sirach, and then it became named Ecclesiasticus, this is the church's favorite book, but the Protestants can't know about the Wisdom of Isus, which is the best book of the Bible. So we're not allowed, and that one's, it seems like it's talking about like beating your slaves and stuff. It's like talking about the culture. Like I think he didn't like the slave beating stuff. So what I had said is that Josiah, there's no J, so it'd be Hosea, but it sounds like Hosea. And I was pretty sure that it was like Hosea, which is what it meant. And then it says, and why is it that when Jesus is first mentioned, the name of the Father is not indicated, even in the second or third time, but when his father Nun is mentioned, Jesus is not called Jesus, but Hosea. For his name is written as Hosea among, he's talking about his name as Hosea. Like this is Origen's writing, I think, on Joshua or Jeremiah or something like that. So down here he's talking about how Isus was put in charge after Moses died. So he was the commander of the military during Moses' life, and then Moses died and he became the ruler of Israel. And that was Hosea. And we're all going like, okay, so why are we calling it Yeshua? Like even the Muslims, like what's Jesus in Arabic? Yeshua. But if you talk to a Jew, like they might not know the name Yeshua at all. They know Yehoshua. So like, let's see what Hosea says. Well, I'm going to go to 2 again and say, the beginning of the word of the Lord in Hosea. And the Lord said to Hosea, go take yourself a wife of whoredom and children of whoredom, for the land in committing whoredom will commit whoredom from behind the Lord. And he went and took Gomer, daughter of Debelan, and she conceived and bore him a son. And the Lord said to him, call his name Israel, for in yet a little while I will also avenge the blood of Israel on the house of EU. And I will turn away the kingdom of the house of Israel, and it shall be on that day I will break the bow of Israel in the valley of Israel. And she conceived again and bore a daughter, and he said to him, call her name not pitied, for I will not any longer have pity on the house of Israel, but setting myself in opposition, I will oppose them. But I will have pity on the son of Judas, and I will save them by the Lord and their God. Okay, so there's this prophecy about Israel. Mm-hmm. No, we're not from Israel. We don't control the church. We weren't the entire Roman Empire. The Roman Empire was not a theocracy built around like burnt offerings for priests and the money wasn't the order of Melchizedek. No, the Romans weren't. Caligula's Jewish. Well, yeah, he's half brothers with Herod Agrippa. He's half brothers with Paul. No, he's not. Paulos? No, the Bible Paul? No, he's not related to Paul. Caligula's not related to Paul. Jesus didn't come back and kill people because like the blood of the priest wasn't poured out on the altar. But if you read Ezekiel, it's very similar to Hosea. Like Hosea is like, you're a whore, and Ezekiel's like, you guys are whores. You built a society of whores. Like every street's got whores, and so like there's this question like, why is Isus' name not Isus? And why is it not Hosea? And why is it not Josiah? It's because Jewish people were the priests, and they used it like you had to pay for prayer. They're the order of Melchizedek.